Hello there. It's been a while, like a really long while. I feel like this is the longest I've gone without streaming. Man. I guess I'll wait for some viewers, if any, to come in. I guess I'll just talk for a little bit about what I'm doing. So, starting with tonight, I honestly wasn't planning on streaming tonight. I was just going to play Stalker and just enjoy myself, but I was like, you know what? I want this game. I want to stream this game to my channel. Like, I just want it to be there. So I thought, well, I'll just stream it. Like, just don't even think about it. Just stream it. Also, I don't have the VTuber model set up because I got an iPhone, which is like, yay, I could finally do like proper capturing. But okay, but is your money up? Shut up, bro. Shut up. My money will be up one day. One day. But anyway, like my also your mic is peaking. Let me turn that down a bit. Test 1 2 3. That looks like it's better. Hopefully that is actually better. Let me make sure that it's on the right microphone. Let's see here. Test 1 2 3. I think that's good. It sounds like you're eating your mic. Oh no. Hold on. Let me test something real quick. Let me stop the music as well. Do, 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 do. Phone. Phone. Oh, are we back? Phone. Oh, are we back? Phone. I think we're back. I don't know why. What was going on? I didn't even change anything. Like, bruh, that was so weird. And I didn't get any. Let me double check my warnings, but I didn't get any warning about that. No, I didn't get any warning about that in OBS, so it wasn't OBS. YouTube was seemingly not having any issues. It wasn't buffering or anything. I have no idea what happened. But Texan, now that you can hear me, how does my mic sound? I think it sounds good, but what do you think? Let me know. Let me know in the comment down below. Put a comment, bro. Like the video. Subscribe. Ring the bell, dog. Much better. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I think so. It's been a while since I last streamed, and I think in between that time and now, I increased the levels because Adept was having trouble hearing me in Discord. So we'll just blame Adept. Um, Professional sounding. Might need to turn other stuff down. My mod went COD voice chat mode. Bro, you haven't heard COD voice chat mode until you've heard my old webcam. I was streaming Black Mesa one time, and I went an entire stream. For some reason, my source for the microphone switched to my webcam, and it was that thing for the whole stream, and nobody said anything. I was so upset when I found out because I didn't even know that could happen at the time. It was the first time that it ever happened to me. Now I make sure that like stuff is specifically set to microphones or whatever. Anyway, um, make sure one more time. Okay, still sounding good. Okay, back to what I was talking about. I haven't streamed in a while. iPhone requires you to pay for the PC or for the phone to connect to the PC. So I don't have the model out. I just have this PNG, which is okay. I don't care. But I wanted to. So that's what's going on with me today. I just wanted to. I was gonna play Stalker anyway. In fact, I've played it before, but not complete. I've never completed it though. And YouTube was like, and that'll be the last time you stream. Yeah, break YouTube, I guess. I don't know. But I was gonna play the game anyway. I was like, no, I want this game to be on my channel, so I'm gonna stream it just whenever I play it. That's what's happening tonight. I guess over the like what's been happening with me over like such a long time because I like over 2 months ago. No streams in December. Oh, last time I streamed was November 2nd. It's been over 2 months. Over 2.5. Yeah, so I have not been streaming, and I'm just gonna completely blame my job for that. I'm gonna drop the kayfabe for a bit. I freaking hate my job. I want to quit so bad, and I'm actively looking for other jobs daily, and it's just been sapping my energy, man. It's not a hard working job, but the people I work with, oh, just where you. But anyway, that's what's been going on with me. I just thought I should say something, you know. It would be weird if I didn't say anything about it. But yeah. I think when this stream is done, I should go back and put a timestamp for when the stream back and when was there anything I said in the beginning that should be said? I don't think I said at all. But we're gonna play Stalker. I'm gonna be in and out. I gotta take out the trash and other chores. Okay, no problem. Thanks for coming at all. I appreciate you. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Stalker. Stalker is a great game with the little that I have played. I will signpost when we get to the part where I that last time, the furthest I've ever gotten. I'll signpost when that is. We might be able. I don't actually know. We probably won't be able to get there this stream. This is gonna be a shorter stream because it's nighttime and I gotta get to bed soon. Job. But Oh man, I'm in a Starbucks without headphones, so I can't listen, but I'm looking forward to you getting mogged by Ukrainian alien psycho crap. Bro, you have no idea how bad it's gonna get, dude. Yeah, since he can't listen, bro, you have no idea. I'm about to get stomped. But Stalker. So I guess to go over what I know about Stalker, I already know the story. I've never played it through myself, so there will probably be like more. Um, I saw the movie. I'm currently reading the book it's based off of. I've gotten through the first chapter. It's not a very long book, so I'll probably finish. I really enjoy it. The book, the way the story is told, very, very like a stream of consciousness. But anyway, um, let's get into the story of Stalker. This is an older game, so the story starts at the manual. Let's go ahead and go to the manual. There it is. All right. History of Chernobyl. Dude, small tangent before we start. Not really tangent. Idea. A thought. You should. Everyone who has any interest in like real life tragedies, disasters, should watch miniseries Chernobyl from HBO. Brother, that is coolest, scariest things I've ever seen in my life because it's there are some stuff that was exaggerated to my knowledge. I forget the name of uh the guy who was in charge of the control room that night in the CNPP. Yeah, CNPP. Yeah. I forget his name, but in the show he's like super like rude and evil, and apparently he wasn't like that in real life. That's the only difference I know of, though. I don't know any other. Oh wait, there was another difference where like they're talking to Khrushchev and they're saying, hey, if we don't stop this lava from appearing, there's going to be an explosion and it's going to like take out like half of Europe or Asia or something. I don't know. I don't remember what they said exactly, but apparently that was exaggerated. Well, as far as I remember, it was the second meeting with Khrushchev. Y'all are wondering. That was exaggerated. Of course, it was bad, but I don't know if it was that bad from what little. Anyway, that tangent. History of Chernobyl. Stalker is a tactical, first person game of engagement set within the irradiated expanses of the zone. This blighted and dangerous area, emanating from the ruins of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, is home to twists of nature, echoes of humanity, and a mercenary, a stalker, who must struggle to uncover a troubled past even as the zone fights to protect a terrible future. The first incident, the 26th of April 1980. I still remember that night. I was 14 and living with my parents and baby sister Sonia in an old farm a few kilometers east of Pripyat. That night, my cousin Sasha was staying with us, as Uncle Mishka and Auntie Tanya had to go to Kiev for the weekend. Sometime after midnight, we were woken up by Burek, our wolfhound. The poor animal was barking madly, tugging furiously at the chain. Sasha and I got out of our beds, put on our coats, and went out to check on Burek. As we crossed the yard, the sky to the northwest ignited in a succession of short, bright bursts. We stopped, and seconds later, there came a faint rumble of several explosions, just like we'd seen in the war films. We ran back to the house, shouting, "The war is on! The war is on! The Yankees are bombing us! It took all my parents!" It took all my parents' patience to it took all my parents' patience to calm us down, and then when we finally fell back to sleep, we dreamed of the heroic battles we would wage against the Kostya Kirilov, biology researcher, eyewitness of the accident. This is really interesting to read. I've never actually read first-hand accounts of people there. An accident has taken place at the Chernobyl power station, and one of the reactors was damaged. Measures are being taken to eliminate the consequences of the accident. Those affected by it are being given assistance. A government commission has been set up. Moscow Public TV channel, 9 o'clock news, Monday, the 28th of April, 2006. Oh, 2006. Wait, what? That can't be right. That must be a typo because it says this is the first incident. That must be a typo. At 1:23 a.m. Yeah, it is a typo. That's when the reactor exploded. At 1:23 a.m. on Saturday, April 26th, a scheduled test of Reactor 4 in the 6th Lenin Memorial Nuclear Power Station resulted in a nuclear meltdown that would contaminate a wide area and produce a cloud of radioactive fallout blowing across Ukraine, Belarus, and Russia, as well as parts of Eastern and Western Europe, Scandinavia, and UK, as far afield as eastern areas of the EU. It was the worst accident in the history of nuclear power. Social, political, and financial costs were unimaginable. All it took was a simple operating mistake to collide with a routine experiment designed to test the emergency cooling system. These two innocuous events led to the intense overheating of the reactor core, the creation of volatile oxyhydrogen, and an explosion that scattered radioactive materials over a wide area, igniting everything in its wake. The areas in the immediate vicinity were subject to rapid evacuation. Such was the emergency that over 160,000 people, all within 30 kilometers of the accident, left without thinking never see home again. Over the years, visitors would remark on the ghostly presence a city abandoned could have, though an entire population were in the next room, waiting to return. In time, the theories of how such an accident could occur would mutate to reason. For that night and for the weeks that followed, however, the story of the moment was a tragic narrative on East/West relations, a commentary on power. Word on the lips of a generation was Chernobyl. You learning about how it actually happened is actually insane. All the stuff that went in evacuation, the recovery, and trying to minimize the damage it did. It's everyone should watch Chernobyl. Everyone, super scary and tragic. The second incident, 13th of April, 2006. Fears were again raised in Chernobyl last night, with confirmed reports of an explosion emanating from the Chernobyl region, coming as they did nearly 10 years at 10, okay, 20 years after the 1986 incident. Timing has led to denials by Ukrainian officials that safeguards implemented then have in any way been compromised. Newspaper report Thursday, 13th of 2006. Yeah, there's definitely typos in this, which this game came out in like 2007, I think, and it was translated, probably rushed, so that's the way for Slavic games. The second incident, when it occurred, was perhaps even more surprising than the first. Of all the internationally renowned scientists involved in the cleanup of Chernobyl, not one would have expected even the slightest rumbling to occur within the massive concrete sarcophagus that had tamed Reactor 4. Not expecting, however, is a far cry from not occurring. And, sorry, I've lost my way in that. Not expecting, however, is a far cry from not occurring, and the explosion when it shattered the early hours showed just how shallow Chernobyl's gear was. If the first explosion saw the end of the Soviet Union and the Cold War, the second would see the beginnings of something even more terrifying. The immediate effects of the blast were difficult to observe, even more to understand, but within years, the zone around Chernobyl was starting to attract a group of people convinced that prosperity lay in the ravaged land. These people, a mixed bunch by any standard, came to be known as stalkers. Stalkers are like a real life thing, by the way. People who, um, according to a book I read, they like look for scrap and sell it. Um, Sometimes it could even be like unexploded ordnance. They sell it. They just go into the zone and take stuff to sell. It's a real thing. Life. Crazy. Uh, the Stagatsky, is that what their name? I have the book right here. Their book and like their film, because they did the film as well. There's a lot of similarities to real life that is actually creepy. Very weird. The game takes place in June 16th of 2012. Local mercenaries, known to many as stalkers, are not to be tolerated by this administration. Response vectors detailed in this report are intended to slow, reduce, and eventually eliminate their effectiveness in our jurisdiction. Official Zone Analysis, commissioned 16th June 2020. The radioactive reaches of the zone present dangers unknown to the outside world. Where mutation has become mundane, who can judge what is normal? Where science has been warped, who can determine what is truth? Survival is the underlying aim of every single inhabitant of this desecrated land. But how that survival is measured is for each man, woman, and creature to decide. As a stalker, you will awake with no knowledge of your past, little hope for your future. Survival is necessary, but beyond that, will you surrender to the urge to kill S.T.A.L.K.E.R, a figure whose shadowy presence lurks in your subconscious? Will you root out valuable artifacts altered by the zone into unique, desirable, and often dangerous objects? Or will you explore the notion that there is something else, a reason, perhaps why man made hell? Interesting. Alright, well. Game. Now, it did take a little bit of finagling to get this game working, or to get it here on screen. Let's see if it works. 26 minutes in and we're playing the game. Let's go. Hey, there it is. So my plan so far is to... Hold on, the game might be a little loud compared to my voice. Wait for the game. Let's game. That is... Wow, that is... Okay, this part isn't as loud. Also, I love how it starts and there's reactor 4. It's like right there. Like, we can't go to reactor 4. Like, is it lethal? It probably is lethal to go to reactor 4. They do have the sarcophagus, which is supposed to contain radiation. But like, can you actually go to reactor 4? Anyway, time to get started. Oh yeah, what I was going to say is my plan is to play all the S.T.A.L.K.E.R games. S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Shadow of Chernobyl, Clear Skies, then Call of Pripyat. And this might be interesting. I'm going to play S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, if I have a computer that could run it. Then I would like to get into S.T.A.L.K.E.R Gamma. Skipping Anomaly because Gamma is just Anomaly, but better. And yeah, that's what I want this journey to be like. Anyway, let's get started. So, here's another thing. Difficulty is really weird in this game. I'll explain as we go, but if you are good at shooting games already, you're going to want to choose Master. In fact, you might want to choose Master every time. That looks cool. Some of these textures look like crazy. Like, what was that? Melted glass or that grass, the dirt? It looks. How did they do it?
This one seems to be alive. What a lucky guy. At least death would have saved him from the dreams. Let's go and see what value Sidorovich will put on your head.
What have you got?
A body. It came from the death truck. It's got the mark.
Well, you know the drill. Leave him on
This is a live one.
Bullshit. You are lying.
Let the zone take me if I am.
Put it here. I think, for this one, I can give you.
It's alive. Oh, he has an Asus laptop.
So, marked one, I saved you. And I'm not going to pretend I did it to win favors upstairs. You do some jobs for me, and we're even. Besides, keeping you busy might be a good way to deal with your amnesia. And I'll see what I can find out about your problem.
Dude, you look
I
nothing
don't
like
give
you
a
did.
shit why you want to find this S.T.A.L.K.E.R guy. I mind my own business. If you want to kill him, well, you must have your... What are you standing there for? Come closer. I don't bite.
You look nothing like you. That seemed.
The choice is yours. Either I brainwash you like I usually do with all the rookies, or I treat you like a real stalker and I give you a mission straight away.
Like I said, I've played this game before.
Got a job for you, marked one. I want you to find a stalker called Nimble. He was carrying some very important information. He disappeared somewhere near the bridge. Find him. Dead or alive, I don't care. I need the flash drive with the info. Visit Wolf from the local camp and ask him. He certainly knows where that guy can be.
Oh, I thought we could open. Alright, well. The brightness. Brightness. That changed nothing. Very cool. Wait, it looks different on stream. Did it change it on this stream, but like not in my game? Let me check if I'm imagining. Okay, no, it didn't. Okay. Well, this is our PDA. Encyclopedia. Diary. Alright, it's all a haze now. Remember, a car drove me somewhere for body hurt. It was darkness. What happened before that? No idea. Confused. Now this fat guy calls me the marked one. Probably. Then there's this weird mission to kill some guy called S.T.A.L.K.E.R on my PDA. Even my PDA? Looking at S.T.A.L.K.E.R's photo, I'm not even sure if I knew him or not. It's like a bad dream you can't wake up from. What to do? Where to go? First of all, who am I? Okay. Calm down. Control yourself. First thing I'll have to do is to do some jobs for this Sidorovich. But he claims to have saved my life after all. Shouldn't be too bad. Take a walk, calm down myself, and perhaps my... Oh well, got some fresh air, saw the local wildlife. Interestingly, I seem to remember some of it already, but in a haze. Had a chance to try the local amusement, anomalies. Judging by the fact that I survived, I've probably come across them before. But my brain stubbornly refuses to remember. Sidorovich is one clever bleh. He knows he can use me almost for free, and that's exactly what he wants. Still, maybe he'll help me find this bloody S.T.A.L.K.E.R fellow. My only connection with the past. Bro, we're Shadow the Hedgehog.
Well, good hunting, Stalker.
He said it. He said the line. Hunting. Alright. I already know he'll play the game. Go. Am I dropping frames? Why am I dropping frames? Bro, this engine. The engine this game runs on is like notoriously bad. Yeah. The boss here wanted to see you, but that doesn't make you a welcome to guest. Guest. Keep moving. Can you tell me something interesting? All I have to do is wait for those pansies and you about for lunch. No point in hanging out. I need to go to the big land, but they won't let me, no matter what. I'm not the only one trying to get out either. Still, we can't slip by them yet. He's talking about the military. There's a military cordon in that direction, and if you go there, you get shot. Cool.
Одни как разбойничали, так и разбойничают. Другие то ли нас от зоны, то ли зону от нас охраняют.
Inventory.
Блин, тоже. Человека им шлепнуть, что высморкаться.
I found a Monster energy drink. I found Monster Zero Ultra. Let's go.
Вспомнил вот. Заблудился как-то вояка-контрактник в зоне. Ходит и кричит.
Hi, why are you here? Hi, I need to see Nimble. Did you know where I could find him? Nimble got a raw deal. The group was attacked by some bandits ways from here. All he could do was send me an SOS message. Looks like his pals went on. Guys told me these are now in the old car park, the one across the road. You don't rescue your own people from prison? Not what I would call friendly. Or is it that you're just too weak? I'd bop you one, but it's not that simple. I got too few people. Even those I got are mostly rookies. Can't take that. If we lose this camp, things will get even worse for all the stalkers out there. And what about yourself? You aren't too scared. I won't let my pride make me say no to a helping hand. So will you help me deal with these thugs? Think I could do it alone? Nah, you stand no chance on your own. My scouts are good soldiers. Right now, they're right behind those freaks. Together, you can make a run for it. What do you think? You got the guts? Look at the, looking at the audio levels. I think we're good for now. We'll let the weak being cut off by the dialogue box. Yeah, this game was meant to be played in 4x3. I'm scared to change it. It's one of those games where you're scared to change any of the settings. I would like to play this game in 4x3. I like playing games in 4x3. Anyways.
Guys, I'm sending someone your way, so wing it. You may attack if necessary. Over.
All right, Wolf, send him in. As long as he stays out of the way. Out.
I'm pretty sure you can't change just the aspect ratio. You gotta change... What happens if I choose 800 by 600? Let's try it. Oh, boy. It stretches it anyway. Dang. Everything's pixelated. There we go. Alright. So, what I was saying about the difficulty of this game, you'll notice I have a crosshair here. And if I were, of course, like all shooter games, if you fire, bullets go, like, somewhere in the crosshair. And if you stand still, it gets smaller. And if you crouch, it gets smaller. There's another crouch button, it gets even smaller still. And you have an aim down sight button. Wow, that's cool. So you have hip fire and aiming down sights, right? Wrong. This is Stalker. Nothing works here. Nothing works like it does outside the zone. When you zoom in, and even moving it, like, makes the thing go wider. So aiming down your sights does not change your accuracy. So what you see here is what you get here. Now, that's already crazy. Here's another thing, though. This can help mitigate the issue. When you change the difficulty, or when you start at, like, lower difficulties, you have more health, but so does all of your enemies. So they become, like, super tanky. So giving your character more health is, like, not helpful at all, because all your enemies are tanky, too. So the strat is actually to play on the hardest difficulty so that everyone is paper thin. Everyone's a glass cannon. You can just shoot them and win the fight. Also, those are like actually cool shadows for the birds.
Командир, там придурок какой-то разрушается. Шумнем? Отставить. Мне хрен на мелочь безопасность. Ну пусть живет.
I wish I knew what they were saying. I'm low-key kind of scared of the helicopters. One time, one of them saw me and they just shot me. Like I wasn't going towards the military cordon or anything. He just shot me for the fun of it. Oh, the pain is too much. I'm dying. You alive? I'm okay. Bleeding all over, though. Give me a med kit, will ya? Here you go. What's this guy named S.T.A.L.K.E.R?
Thank you, Marked One. You're okay, you know that? I'll be sure to tell everyone at the camp that you helped me out.
I would love to play this game in Ukrainian or Russian, whichever one is the original language that it was made in. But there are, as you just saw, there are no subtitles for... There are no subtitles for, like, outside of dialogue. Is that a body he's munching on? It is. I want to loot it. Oh, but I don't have a... You know what? I'll come back. Come back. I only have this pistol. This is the worst pistol in gaming. Like, genuinely, the pistol from Doom 2016 is way better. Also, the pistol from Republic Commando. That pistol was good. I think you have to, like, struggle to find a game with bad pistols. The reason why I went to Doom 2016 immediately is because that pistol is universally agreed upon to be a pea shooter.
Let me fill you in.
Petruha. Hello, Wolf has already sent word for you, of you. Got any questions? Yes, how many bandits in the camp? 7 or 8 people. 2 by the gate, 2 more in the building to the right near the fire. Another 2 in the one to the left. That's where they're keeping Nimble. Someone usually hangs around the yard as well. About it. Always say a prayer and go. Let's go, round up your men.
Men, Wolf here sent us some support along with the order to attack. Time to move on and be heroes.
Alright, here we go. Off to our first fight. We are probably going to die multiple times, because we are starting off with the worst pistol in gaming. This was a PC first game. Why did they make you slower than a normal NPC run speed? Oh, there they are. Did you see us? Yep.
Не мандражой, пацаны! Обходим! Так тебе, сволочь!
Bleeding.
Кранты тебе!
Quick save. Oh, shoot! You gotta get headshots in this game. There's no other way to get kills. Trying to search bodies for ammo. That our shotgun? Pushing. There's 7 rounds left. Search bodies. Gotta keep track of what bodies I search, by the way, because the game does not keep track of it for you. Where did your gun?
Держи от меня!
Oh, you scared me. I thought he was a bandit.
Ну как я его? Вот так! Ну что, получил?
Oh, I hear Nimble. This guy died. Trying to find a shotgun. That way I could go fight those dogs, because I'm not fighting those dogs without a shotgun. Oh, I thought that was a body. I already searched this guy, right? Yeah. Rhythm is going, man, what a day.
Wolf, factory cleared. Returning to starting positions. Out.
Cool. What is this, a Makarov? I don't know what this gun is. I only ever heard one person in one video call it a Makarov. There's a body. Did they leave any guns for me? I'm pretty sure they can take guns. Like, they can search bodies and take them. So they might have taken the shotgun. I don't know why I'm dropping frames. Is it because I'm streaming? Is that why? I also had in order to get the game to appear on screen in OBS, I had to get borderless full screen, which apparently isn't free anymore. You have to pay for it. There are some free alternatives, but I wanted that one because I've used it before. But yeah, I had to get that, and let me actually make sure that there are actually bandits over there. I think one. Is that an energy drink? Can I get that? No.
Hey, anybody alive? Do I still have to sit here? Can I get out of here?
Okay, he's by himself.
I owe you, brother. I could never thank you enough.
Anyway, I had to get a borderless full screen app and run this in windowed mode to make it borderless full screen. Is that what it is? Yeah, borderless full screen. Make it work. Anyway. Thanks, brother. You did us a great service. I don't even know how to thank you. Listen, I need that flash drive you were taking to the trader. Do you have it? Yeah, I got it. These morons can't even do a proper search. Well, what the heck? Take it. After all, you saved my life. It was well hidden. Thugs can't frisk for it. Thanks. Keep it anyway. Who knows? Might come in handy. I didn't keep it down there, so don't worry. I've worked for Trader for a long time, so I can store information safely. By the way, I told the thugs a nice little story about a cache full of artifacts, and they ordered one guy to go there. The cache exists, but it's only got one artifact. I can give you its coordinates if you want. Sure, thanks. But don't forget, there's lots of wild animals there. Besides, the gangster they sent is armed with more than a scoop and a shovel, so be careful. Thanks, man. Thanks to you, too. Can you tell me something interesting? Let's head to the camp. You'll hear all the rumors there. All who are doing this for the first time, the rookies like you, usually drop by to pick up some pointers or rest a while. There are soldiers standing nearby. Don't be too afraid of them, but don't get in their way either. They can shoot and not think twice about it. Here by the trader, well, the retailer of the local merchandise, there's a nice calm little place where you can break camp. I'm wondering how much I want to get into the world proper, like get jobs and stuff, because it's fun to do that, but it could also take a lot of time. Dang, really nobody dropped any didn't drop any shotguns. Dang. I'm also wondering about the map. For some reason, nothing is appearing on the map in the top left. That's probably a glitch, because stuff appeared last time I was playing.
Ты сдурел, что ли? Нужна мне твоя развалюха 100 лет. А сталкер свое гнет. Я сказал, вали.
Alright, well, back to the village we go. I think people call it like the rookie village or something. Normally. Let's see if I've got anything on my PDA. Encyclopedia. Right. History of the zone. The contaminated zone was aglow with the brightest of lights, almost unbearable to the human eye. Virtually see the clouds in the sky turning into vapor. After a moment of dead silence, there came rattling thunder, then the earth shook. People fell to the ground, screwing up their eyes and covering their ears. Those who could still stand ran for their lives. It looked as though all the nuclear fuel buried under the sarcophagus had suddenly exploded. The next day, the army cordoned off the new zone. Satellites helped to establish that the epicenter of the explosion was not actually in the vicinity of the MPP reactors, but about half a kilometer away. It is believed that the personnel of the station died at once, though many people still remained within the cordoned area. The rescue operation soon proved a pointless endeavor. All the people and machinery sent deep into the area would die or malfunction immediately. After a little while after the disaster, the zone diameter popped out by a few more kilometers. Most of the government troops guarding the borderline and the research station there perished instantly. Panic-stricken, people took to flight. Residents of nearby towns and villages were hastily evacuated. An enormous danger is looming over the world, and we can only guess what its full impact may be. So what's interesting about this game, everyone thinks it's like a post-apocalyptic game, but it's really not. The zone exists, and as far as I know, everything outside the zone is like normal as it can be. Action. Duty. Paramilitary group known for its discipline. Members live according to a strict code. Duty members are the only group to refuse a trade unique. Duty members are the only group to refuse to trade unique items from the zone with the outside world. According to rumors, all artifacts found by the group are passed on to scientists. Members consider protecting the outside world from the zone's dangers their primary objective. Most of the group's operations concern destroying monsters, hence duty raids often save normal stalkers from trouble. The faction has long been at war with freedom. I'm just going to say now, from what little I know about the Stalker universe, I wouldn't say I know little. I know duty is like objectively the best faction that there is. Army. Regular army soldiers. Guard all roads in the zone, patrol its perimeter, kill mutants, and hunt down looters. Spetsnaz, elite army troopers, usually dispatched to the zone to conduct rescue operations. Animals and kind dogs. Several generations of dog species have lived and died since the catastrophe. Each was more affected by the previous one. Rapid mutation led to a vast improvement in previously peripheral abilities, frequently at the primary one. The most notable biological change, sight, paired with an uncanny development of smell. Turned out blind cubs survived in the zone as well as normal ones, not better. As a result, the common dog quickly became extinct in the zone, giving way to a new breed, that of blind dogs. The animals instinctively identify and avoid anomalies, Asian and other invisible zone. Like their wild ancestors, the wolves, blind dogs hunt in packs and encounter with a large group of dangerous. And there are even typos in the game experience. One thing that's going to be annoying, as far as I know, is that you can read all this stuff, but as soon as I like turn off the PDA and come back, it's all like going to be green again. Flesh. Like most other living creatures in the zone, the domestic pig also underwent biological changes since the catastrophe. It seems the genes responsible for metabolism was especially affected in the mutant pigs, known simply as flesh among the stalkers, are one of the most vivid examples of disastrous perversion. Mutant pigs developed a protective layer of scales and exoskeletal. The regeneration potential increased several times, as did the complexity of the nervous system. Just like a normal, the flesh is an Boars don't even have to mutate to be dangerous. They're just normal. Massive mutated animal reaching 1.5 meters at the shoulder. Anyway, Bro, the ambiance is like demanding my attention. It makes me think that there's like things. Anyways, I think that's just the. The zone bore's aggressiveness and ability to survive surpass by far those of its relatives outside the contaminated area. Radiation and anomalies left their mark on the physical appearance of the well. Fur is entirely gone in some places, long and bristly in others. Hooves have evolved into sturdy, sharp claws. Pupils become colorless. Boar's bald head is marred by pigmentation. Zone boars are quite resistant to radiation, stay in heavily contaminated areas for longer periods. Usually charge at their victims, trying to knock them over and rip them to shreds. Here's hoping we don't run into a bull. Crows. The only bird species to have survived in this during increased radiation levels and effectively. While the army pilots need to rely on complex detectors to avoid gravitational disturbances, crow seems to rely on its own senses for that, a mystery that drives ornithologists and biologists. Various theories attempting to explain the phenomenon exist, all of them point to highly specialized development. An anomalous formation roughly 10 meters in diameter, accumulating large quantities of static electricity. When triggered, the anomaly bursts out in dozens of miniature lightning, causing electric shock nearly always lethal to all living. Recognizable by the bluish fog hovering above it in the daylight, at nighttime, it can be a type of detector or weapon. 3 types of artifacts: sparkler, flash. So anomalies. Look, there's one of them now, boys. These, we're gonna be seeing a lot of these. Oh. I think that updated my. Nope. I'm seeing a lot of those. And yeah, the bolts. That's in Roadside Picnic. It's in the movie S.T.A.L.K.E.R as well. I gotta say, I like the story of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, like the story that it tells, but man, that was a slow movie. That might be the slowest movie I've ever seen in my life. Let's search these areas before we go back to. I should say now, there are gonna be times where I don't talk for the period. Find this artifact near the anomaly rolling. Quite an ugly reddish object. Gathering bent polymerized remnants of plants. Quite widespread and does double my. Does it cause radiation? No. So there are stashes throughout the zone, but nothing will spawn in them until you've found some intel leading you to the stash in there. There's one of them now, boys. Anyways, there's gonna be a lot of times where I'm silent, whether it be to focus on the game or if I just want to really. Have I already gotten the thing here? Something else. it's like marking them. I really wish my map was working, because I actually really like the map. Gives you little enough information that it's not like you're going to be looking at the map the entire time, but it does give you more information, enough information that it forces you to pay attention to it. I even make it. Can't tell if that noise is from radiation or if it's. I think it's anomaly. Let's see. Right side of my scratching it. Ah, there it is. Okay, this isn't. What? Did the circle disappear? Yeah, the circle's gone. Okay, I think I saw the shadows from the boards and thought it was a person. Scared me for it. Anyway, back to Sidodovich. Okay, nice. You can just press the weapon button again and. No way we ran into it. It's a freaking boar. Oh no. Let's let the dogs. Oh. Over here. Because I want to get to the body I saw. I'm also looking forward to exploring the, like, because it's based off of the Chernobyl explosion. I remember going to, I won't, dragging the body. Got a grenade. Out of here. Okay, out of here. Let's hoping the guy would have more on him. Maybe he dropped something over here. Let's check. Yeah, run. Get out of here. The entities in this game are more intelligent than most other games would have them be. Like, because I snuck up on that dog, or close to me, and then I got the jump on him, I think he's scared of me now. Buddies are scared of me too. I hurt him pretty bad. I hurt the other one pretty bad, I think. Anyways, I'm glad the bolt. But anyway, yeah. I haven't gone to Chernobyl in real life, but I've gone to games. I won't switch because it's a game I want excellent knows. So, there's a stash here. We're in this house. If I had my map, it would probably up here. Only am. In the chimney? Yeah, I'm excited for exploring the zone to get more familiar with it. And on the roof? I mean, there is no roof. Oh, I wish I could understand what they're saying. You move away. Is there a legend? It says that's me, but what about that Triforce look? That's a stash, isn't it? Found a great hiding place in the cellar. I'll wait until someone puts something there. Yeah, I like this game. It's a game that I could just play for hours. Honestly.
You got the loot?
Trade. Okay, I want to keep the artifact. Here. Huh.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there. That's my boy. You've made my day. Listen,
any special?
Mark one, I've done some thinking, and here's what I'd like to offer. Generally speaking, what you really need is to find S.T.A.L.K.E.R, right?
Let's assume I do.
Anyway, here's the thing about S.T.A.L.K.E.R. There's a stalker that goes by this name. And they say he's found a path to the northern reaches of the zone. That is a virgin area, a real gold mine for artifacts. Anyway, I can help you find him. However, as you can imagine, it won't be a free ride. You'll have to work it off. But in the long run, we'll both benefit. You're going to waste that S.T.A.L.K.E.R fella and find out what happened to you, and I'll find... well, I mean, I'll get my share of our mutual profit. So what do you say? Deal? All right, listen. You mean business, I can see that. And I mean, we need guys like you. We're doing sort of an investigation with some other traders. We want to open up a path to the north, to the center of the zone. And near the center, something or someone is trying to hamper our progress. How the heck this S.T.A.L.K.E.R managed to sneak through, I don't know. You see, there's this one area where your brain starts boiling. An eerie place. Anyway, to cut a long story short, a couple of guys have been spying on those grunts for me, not far from here. Apparently the ones at the Agroprom Research Institute have dug up something major. I'm positive it has something to do with the center of the zone. Anyway, whatever they've dug up, it's secured somewhere on the 3rd floor of the Institute. We really need this stuff. You know what I mean?
let me read this again. Want to open up a path to the north. When he's trying to hamper our progress, somehow S.T.A.L.K.E.R was able to sneak through. There's an area where your brain starts boiling. A couple of guys have been spying on them grunts for me. I guess the military guys. The grunts not far from here. Apparently the ones at the Agroprom Research Institute have dug up something major. Something to do with the center of the zone. It's on the 3rd floor of the institute. Really need this stuff.
Once you have the briefcase, don't bring it here. Take it straight to the barman. He runs the Stalker bar at 100 Rads. I'll upload the coordinates and all the data you need to your PDA. Clear. You'll
Gotcha.
need to go north through the garbage, then turn west. You'll end up at the Agroprom Research Institute after a few kilometers. And be careful, the radiation level is way too high at the garbage. So I suggest you invest in some anti-rad. Or some vodka. Well, good luck.
I need answers to a few questions. Ask away, but I don't know everything. I stay here all day while life goes on outside in the zone. I can tell you about the zone in general and a little about the nearby areas where I'm in myself. Well, tell me about the zone in general. Ask away. You know what happened to me. What kind of question is that? You see, that's some shady business. They found you in a death truck. That's a kind of corpse carrier, right? These trucks come in from the center of the zone once in a while, loaded with bodies. No one really knows where they're heading, so one of them crashed into something and you were found nearby. This is the most amazing thing of all. We found broken down corpse carriers before, but no one ever came out of them alive. I'm sorry, bro. That's all I can help you with. The rest you'll have to figure out yourself. Tell me about the zone. The zone, you see, it's not just a circle a few kilometers in diameter with a nuclear power plant in the center. Hold on. There's some dogs barking outside. I thought it was from the game. Anyway. It's something bizarre. Really bizarre. I doubt anyone in the world could give you a straight answer. I feel the zone isn't even a part of this world. It's a different, attached to it. Weird and dangerous. And attractive, too. You know why? Because with a little luck, anyone can get rich quick. The closer you come to the center of the zone, the higher you will climb on the money ladder. What's so dangerous about this different world? Not a whole lot, except you can croak any second and not know it hit you. Dumb soldier's bullet is the least of your problems, although they've pulled in a lot of military here. Getting shot is basically the most painless kind of death in the zone. Anomalies, now that's something for you. To die in an anomaly is a terrible thing indeed. Even mutants try to keep it. By the way, mutants, these children of the zone, are another kind of trouble. So don't go anywhere unarmed. And anyway, to learn about the other dangers, just ask other stalkers. Who is S.T.A.L.K.E.R? Yeah, I've heard of a stalker by that name. Rumors is he's one of the few who went to the center of the zone and made it back. Still, got so many of these legendary stories about stalker heroes that I can't really guarantee anything. At any rate, I've never dealt with him personally. It seems he has his own trading chain. Anyhow, just ask the folks here in the zone and you'll be sure to learn a lot more. What does the army do in the zone? Guard and protect. What else? No one really knows whether they're guarding the zone or protecting the rest of the world from it. Sometimes they send whole expeditions here to look for something, but I'll tell you something. They don't respect the zone. The zone doesn't like them. That's why they return home in body bags very often. What else is there? Well, they look down at everyone and act like gods or something. They have no respect for stalker rules and won't ever help you even if you're dying right in front of them. Gladly shoot you themselves, though. They don't get reprimanded for that. I've got a few contacts among, people always need vodka and magazine, right? Don't annoy them. They'll whack you for nothing. Tell me about the neighborhood. Tell me more about the army. Oh, hold on. What's going on in this neighborhood? This is the entrance to the zone, a sort of antechamber. You've got an army cordon here. Relatively quiet, with the exception of a couple of army guys who like to have some fun. go on shakedown runs. Experienced stalkers don't come by very often, so it's mostly rookies. Some settle here for good, yeah. A little ways from here, there's a farm made into a rookie camp. Watch yourself, though. They aren't afraid to pull the trigger when push comes to shove. What else? You won't make a huge profit here, that's for sure. There's a deserted factory across the road to the north behind the railroad embankment. There are the ruins of a farm. An army outpost lies to the south of here, and beware, the military left some mines in the ground. Also, there used to be a bridge to the center. It went down somehow. About it, really. Tell me more about the army outpost. A few soldiers there have been all ordered to shoot on sight. So you'd better walk around it and try not to show your ah. If you pee them off, then they may call the Spetsnaz from the further cordon. Those guys can brew up such stuff that I won't have any customers for a month. I know the commander a little. He likes to take a swig as much as the next man. Surviving on here thanks to him. I want to know more about the fallen bridge. That's just a couple minutes north of here. You'll see it right away. There used to be a bridge over the road, but then it collapsed during one of the blowouts. The army guys built a checkpoint there and don't let anyone through. But if you grease the right palm, you'll pass with no problems. In general, you don't want to show your face there too much, unless you're badly wounded or got a heavy load on you. Got some more info about the factory? Cross the road and you'll see a brick building. That's it. Everything worth stealing has already been stolen. Just this one box is left. This is the bandits' favorite place. I don't know if they're there now, but watch out just in case. You got nothing valuable on you to take, but you really want to go through all that? Tell me about the farm. You're getting boring, you know that? It's just a farm like any other. The place used to thrive before democracy broke out. Cool. Got any jobs? Bring over the tail of a pseudo-dog, kill the sales representative, purge the area from mutants, find the jellyfish. I'll just accept all these. Winter's coming soon, and what do the chicks like to wear there on the big land during winter? That's right, furs. Now there's a new fashion going around, making various accessories from the tails of pseudo-dogs. Some sort of special fur. Bottom line, there's an order for such a tail. Will you take it? Sure. Imagine this. Some weirdo running around here who introduced himself as my sales representative, uses my reputation, then tries to hand off second-rate stuff. Broken barrels, the armor that's falling apart, fired canned goods. I've already had to deal with a few unhappy clients. Bottom line, I need this man to have a little chat with that. I need a man to have a little chat with that sales representative. Whatever it takes. There is one thing, pretty easy. I want to bring some foreign tourists over. Paid some dough to my homies to get a look at the zone. The area where they're show them around needs to be mutants. But find the jellyfish artifact. Some guy from the big land for jellyfish. Not a lot of money, but it's a milk. Take it. Cool. I got the main quest and several jobs.
Well, good hunting, Stalker.
Again, I really wish my map was working. Barbed wire fence.
Внимание! Выдаю шутку юмора.
Oh, I have more stuff in the encyclopedia. Artifacts. Stone blood. You can find this artifact near the... Oh, I already... Get on this road and start walking, then read some... Oh, my OBS is... Anyway. So, I'm going on my first deep raid into the zone. Target is the Agroprom research. Need to recover some documents belonging to a military expedition. Apart from the mission, the trader gave me some information about an area to the north on the sensor where the brains boil. Probably more of a legend than a fact, but clearly something wrong with the head. Probably should take a look at it and talk to someone. You never know. Maybe I've been there before. Also, the trader told me that S.T.A.L.K.E.R discovered a way to get through the area, and the traders want to know it. Their reasons are clear. They want to access untouched artifact field. Well, I'm going to help them, I guess. Yeah, these are like where you can find stashes. Okay, there's noises I don't. Fighting a boar. I'll leave him alone. Oh boy. This. Getting irradiated. What did I just do? Nothing. Cool. That I found something, but I didn't read. Hold on. I think I know. Found. There's a very strange anomaly here. Looks like it's moving. Try to calculate its movement in times and path because we don't have the cash to pay the orders for the soldiers. I feel like I'm getting irradiated because I think I can see some noise. Fighting something. Oh! Scared me, dude.
So, marked one, regarding S.T.A.L.K.E.R. A stalker by the name of Fox is coming back from a raid. Looks like he had a rough time and needs help. He came back with some type of critters all over him. He says he won't last long. He just might know something about S.T.A.L.K.E.R. You got to go see him right now. Here are his coordinates.
Okay, cool. Where is he? Oh, frick. Hey, now that I know I can kill you no problem. Come here. What the? Come on. Ow. Well, that didn't go well. I'm bleeding, but not bad. I think I'll be fine. Save. I don't think I need to heal now. Flush over there. Leave me alone. Where's this Fox guy? There's some soldiers over there shooting at me. Let's go after the stash. Maybe we'll find some stuff. Also, maybe another gun, because I still don't have a shotgun. I thought I'd have a shotgun by now. Stay clear of the military. Friendly. Back to there. Shoot. I want their weapons though. Much better weapons than I. Yeah, I'm healing nicely. Be fine. Gotta run across hill road. But I heard something. Ooh, that's radiation. Ooh, I don't like that. Almost to the stash. Good. Is it in there? Is it like under the tree? I think it is. Hey, dog. Look at my people. Nothing in the PDA point me to the stash. Like around. Surely. Oh! What is that? What the heck was that? Oh, that scared me because I was fighting these dogs, and then this demon dog came out of nowhere. Bro, I'm gonna try and get the stash one more time, but if I can't get it, then leave me alone. Close. Mutants, I think they rarely have anything of value. Not entirely. There's a lot of mutants over here, though. You know what? I only have, what is that? 25 bullets? Not worth it. There's no way I'm finding, like... I don't know. It doesn't seem... Yeah. Oh.
Эй, кто-нибудь! Помогите!
Med kit. I don't have one. Okay, this is a box. Okay, I gotta get him a med kit. Gotta find.
Выручайте! Кто-нибудь!
Can they kill? I actually don't know this. I know this is the case in like mods like Gamma, but can mutants like kill story important characters? Him. I want to like find. I don't know if I'm able to find a medkit. I think I can get in there. What the military? Sorry, Fox, I don't have a med kit. Fox.
Кто-нибудь! Вот так и загнешься.
I'll have to come
Не
back.
хвост собачий.
Darn.
Эй, кто-нибудь.
Money do I? $1,930 ruble. I'm not gonna bother with either shoot me or take all my money. Need that money. Oh. Stalker.
Оружие убрал.
Do you not see the flesh right there? Careful when you get past the bridge. Got it? There are too many wandering dogs here. Don't pay attention, they'll tear you apart. Do you have a med kit?
Оружие убрал. Опаньки!
Whole lot of nothing happening. And the game really hurt my back. Don't tell me I have to go back through here, dude. Okay, I saw this boar and I was like, oh, it's dead. It's the dead boar. But then I saw the glowing eyes and I thought, it's not the deep. No way. But it was safe here. Pride. Can I crawl through here? Oh, you could jump while crouched. It just. Oh! Oh, dang it. Going the other. Dang it. Dang it! And I seriously don't know how to do it going. Oh. The game? Oh? An opening. There. Oh, press space to open. Go to the main menu. Get in the pipe! Get in the pipe! Get in the pipe! Pressing the crouch button for. I think I have to go to the military checkpoint. I don't see a way through there. Which sucks because they're gonna take all my money. Hold on, I've done some progress on the jobs I have from. Okay, so I brought the tail. Oh, there. Let's go kill him. Man, if my map was actually working, it'd be a lot easier. I really don't know why it's not working. Wait, no, that's a. It's Fox, he's in there. He's over there. He's on the other side, darn. Okay, well, where's the area of mutants? There. Jellyfish artifact. I guess they can't pinpoint that location. Unless I have one already, which I don't think I... Anyway, let's... This one.
Standing there for Stalker. If you want to go through, come up and we'll have a chat. If not, I suggest you take off before we get angry.
This area is off limits, Stalker. But I need to go there. Tough luck. Unless you really need to. Price is 500. Right, here you go. Now listen up. We'll pretend for a moment it's nothing but mosquitoes and butterflies. What happens beyond this point is your own business. Interesting. I'm not really up to date with all. Can I trade with him? I can. He only has a sausage though. Ooh, can I take this? No way. No way, dude. That's crazy. And shotgun. Oh, they were fighting bandits. Yo, free loot. Oh, they killed a stalker. That sucks. Free loot though. Holy cow. This is awesome. Will I get in trouble if I go through their stuff? Yeah, I'm on my way. Don't worry about it. Dude, holy cow. I just made out like a bandit. That was the best 500 ruble I've ever spent. That was awesome. Holy cow. I haven't... What is this? I have an AKM now. Awesome. It has like hardly any ammo, but who cares? Save that. Let's see. How much? I only have 6 shells, I think. Yeah. Not great, but we can make it work. Look at how inaccurate it is, though. Holy cow. I'm hoofing it. I do not want to be caught with all this stuff. What is that? Yo, is that the demon dog? Oh. Oh, it's the dead boar. Okay, I thought there was like this huge thing over there. Is that the demon dog? Crazy pull. Crazy pull. Oh, I thought this wood or whatever thing was another shotgun. If y'all hear those beeping and you're wondering what it is, if you look at the top left of the screen where my map is supposed to be, you see all these numbers appearing. That's the number of NPCs or stalkers that are supposed to be on the map, but there's no map. So, they're not appearing. Anyway, Sidorovich, you will not believe what just happened.
Well, hell.
Bring up tail. What about the job? Try some other time. Oh, I thought I had the... Okay, I guess I... Let's get some med kits. 100? Afford that.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there. That's my boy. You've made my day. Well, good hunting, Stalker.
Okay. Making incremental progress. Now I have a med kit. I can help Fox. Oh, good? Yo, what's that? Oh. Okay. There's something outside? Oh, it was a dog. Okay. What's in here? You look in the barrel. That says... I think those are Ukraine's colors, right? Yeah. Military vehicle or something. I can't wait to play Stalker Gamma, though. This is all, like, preamble to Stalker Gamma. That's what I really want to play, but I want to play all this first. Get that Stalker experience. The last thing I would want to do is spoil myself on new Stalker before going through old Stalker. You know what I mean? It would be like playing Black Mesa before playing Half-Life 2. Whenever I tell people to get into Half-Life, I always recommend they play Half-Life 1 first, then Half-Life 2 and its episodes, and if they want, go back and play Black Mesa. In fact, I tell them that's all so they could go back and play Black Mesa. Because Black Mesa is amazing and everyone should play it. But in order to play it, you have to learn to appreciate it first. But also, what I'm mainly worried about with people playing Black Mesa before they play Half-Life 1 is that they'll go from that to Half-Life 2 and they'll be spoiled. Because I do think that in terms of gameplay, like pure gameplay, Half-Life or Black Mesa is better than Half-Life 2. Clear this air. Oh shoot, what is that? Is that just the truck? Okay, I saw like that metal stuff and I thought it was like 3 demon dogs for a sec. Holy cow. Anyway. Another cool thing about the map is that it shows you where all the dead bodies are. That's where I would find all the dead bodies in my map. If I had one. Tactical quick save, bro. This game you can die like nothing. Especially with how the difficulty works in this game, it's so weird. I don't know, you probably didn't hear me talking about it before, but basically, at the easiest level, you have more health, but so does all your enemies, and the shooting in this game is super inaccurate to the point of being a meme. So your enemies are super tanky, but of course when they're shooting at you, their aim is not weird, so you die. So the game is actually harder at the easier difficulties, but at the harder difficulties, you have very little health, but also so does your enemy. So gunfights are actually easier on the hardest difficulty. Curious. I forgot to get the... Okay, we'll do it next time. Wait, 5? 5 who? Get up, bro.
Вот так и загнешься. Не за хвост собачий.
Thanks. Okay, now I'm listening very carefully. You told me you might know something about S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Why is it? I wanted to read that! Goofer, nice. Oh, here they come.
Противник!
In Ukraine, easy mode made to troll game journals. Excellent. Over here, is it other stalkers? Bro, that shoddy is giving me life. Oh yeah, bro. The accuracy is terrible. But when it works, it works. Oh cool, more stalkers. Why are you empty? You also run into the freaks under the bridge? They almost killed me just now. Had to give them almost all my goods. Yo, what do you got? Awesome. Had to give them all my goods and they're sitting around patrolling. Be it bandits, be it these troops on the checkpoints. Makes no difference. Nothing. I don't know squat. I grab a bite here and there, trying to make enough for my daily bread. Too creepy going into the zone itself. The heck with it. No work at home, my wife's on my case, gotta live somehow. Here at the garbage, you look around for a day, you can get some artifacts together. Will do for your bread and butter. Wait, so do you have a wife here in the zone? Or are they outside and you just come here periodically? Is that even possible in this version of the zone? Imagine being married and a stalker, that would be insane.
День коту под хвост катится.
Something new? The heck with your new. There's so much old stuff that you couldn't scoot out with a ladle. Bandits went mad, the swine. We tread between the anomalies trying to get the artifacts, and they're the ones stealing other people's goods. Watch out and don't wander into the garbage. That's exactly their place.
Ничего, нормально.
In the film Stalker, the main character, Stalker, he has a wife, and she, like, hates him going. It's kind of hard to watch because she's, like, so distraught. They fighting again? Oh, I'm not help. That guy doesn't need my help. He has an AK or something. No tails, huh? Anyways, what did you say? Can I read that again? Hey man, you saved me twice. That's not something I forget. Take this, that's all I got.
Нет, от судьбы точно никуда не скроешься. Что на роду написано, так оно и будет. А колбасу и батоны нынче хреново стали делать.
Alright, I have to get to bed probably first though. Yeah, I gotta stop soon anyway. Thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it. I met up with Fox. It's that bad news, good news. Bad news, very little about Sherlock. Good news is that his brother, Theory, knows. Theory is in anger about some dump full of practical. That's clear. Get there before he leaves. Alright, cool. I don't have to worry about him, like, hitting me instead, right, Baka? Bro, the Hi there. Okay, well, actually, I think I'm gonna stop the game here. Like I said, it was gonna be a really short stream. It's not even 2 hours. So I'm gonna stop it here. I'll probably do all this side stuff on my... Cool game, cool game. I'm gonna try and play this game when I can. I don't have a lot of time, and what time I do have, it's... Not gonna lie, work is rough. I don't even feel like playing a video game. Sit on the couch and watch TV, but I'm trying to break that bad habit. So, I don't know when we'll see each other again. We see you when I see you. I do know that I want to play Iron Lung before the movie comes out. So expect that. I'll make time for that. Guys, later. Thanks for coming by, guys. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll have a model. Yeah. And yeah, thank you so much for coming. We will return to the zone one day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye.